Hey babes, let's do a really quick get ready with me because it was my birthday on Thursday when we saw Carmina Burana in Verona, and this is the makeup I took with me. So I had separately just very few powders in this very thin pouch, and this is by the Flat Lake Company, London. I think this brown shade is called Espresso, and I love this bag. I do have some nice makeup bags, but this takes the cake. Do you say it like that? I'm not sure. So here I have my I just put my tweezers in here. And you know, I have my OG, of course, this thing. And as you see, I have three face brushes in here. Well, the shorter one, the little my face brush buffer is in the back there. Here in the front I have three eye brushes, some blending brushes, and a little buffy one for the inner corners, which I didn't even use. I did not very great makeup because, you know, I focus on really making the best of our time and go around the city and see and do as much as possible. And on my birthday I took my time to get ready, but yeah, so let's do a very family dinner simple makeup look together. And yeah, this is what I took with me. If you've been watching for a while, you know that I love this powder foundation. I actually took the shade in dark with me as a bronzer because it does have SPF 15. The lighter shades, all the other lighter shades have an SPF of 30. For now, I did switch it around to put on Soleil. And another powder I took with me, surprisingly, the Lighting Edit Mini Ambient Palette, which I think my favorite is probably the leopard one. And it was a tie between, I think, leopard, dragon, and the evil eye one I also like a lot, but the leopard palette is my favorite summer palette. It is. But you know, I think they are much heavier than these little plastic quads. And this, you know, the shades, I thought let's take along a little bronzer that's a bit warmer. I didn't even wear it because I didn't want to look too orange for how light I still am this summer. And I did want to bring this new duo by Kiko, you know, the Baked Gelée bronzer with highlight in copper something, but I forgot. It doesn't matter because my favorite bronzer that I like to wear every day is that powder foundation with the additional SPF because of the shade and because of the SPF. And you know, it was super hot, no cloud in the sky, and so you need all the help you can get, just like I said in my last video talking about that. Especially these high points where you like to wear your bronzer, that extra SPF just gives me a good feeling, and I can really buff it into my hairline where otherwise you would where I would really burn. So yeah, what would we like to do? Also, I took the Patrick Tar Duo and the Transition Blush Duo in All or Nothing. I did not wear this. I mean, it's so subtle, but I still didn't. Wasn't feeling any eccentric look here. I was just, of course, I was going for the Dolce Vita feeling. What else? But you know, this peachy shade here is an amazing blurring, and it's so small and compact. I do have small travel sizes of the Charlotte Tilbury one, but in the shade Fair, I think, and yeah, that is too light for that purpose then. So these are the things that I took with me. And oh yeah, what else? What else? This is maybe interesting. I mean, my lash curler and mascara. I'm just trying to use up mascaras, and I usually reach for these types of mascaras with castor oils and such to, you know, just to support my lashes a little bit, and nothing crunchy, long wearing like many of these very beautiful, eye-opening, lengthening mascaras by Maybelline, like the, what is it even called, Sky High. It's an amazing mascara. It looks great, but it makes my lashes so crunchy, and it breaks them when I wash it off and so on and so forth. So this is just nicer to my lashes. These two items I did put in my other skincare bag because it got a bit full, as you saw here. So I brought this palette. By the way, I think for summertime, when I like a warm or golden shades and things like that, besides this little guy, I really like this. It's 6 shades by Urban Decay, the Foxy one. um I shall do my summer palette video soon, and I will show you then. That's amazing too, because it has beautiful also bronzy khaki shades in there that I did miss one day, and one day I wished I had it. And this one, yeah, it does have a gold, but you know, for the daytime I do prefer something, a darker smoky shade. I did bring my Victoria Beckham satin Kashat liner in bronze. That is beautiful and stunning, and the way I wear it, it does it, would I say it does budge? Well, it probably did budge, and I go like this after some hours of sweating and so on and so forth. But not badly. But you know, I adapt the way I put it on, the way I wear it. I adapt it to the fact that this is a very soft formula, and it will smear. I would never do a wing with it, so I don't see this holding up at all. No matter the temperatures, or yes, whatever it may be. So Smoky Brown by Clinique, the quick liner for eyes. I mean, the bronze by Victoria Beckham. I should probably do more swatches for fun. This is super soft. You could actually also wear it. Oh, the lighting is not giving here. You could probably, well, you definitely, it actually feels like a stick eyeshadow, like a cream eyeshadow. Can put it all over, and it's this very dark antique gold. I don't know, I just, what is this called, smoky brown? When I think of bronze, I don't know, I have something more brown in mind because of other makeup products, but in reality this is pretty much a proper bronze, right? Not quite. It should have more red to it then. But it's a beautiful bronzy antique gold. And this is the smoky brown. I also did bring where are you? Also the quick liner by Clinique in black. Which is black. So here's the black, and this is Clinique, Clinique the brown one, and the Victoria Beckham bronze shade. Don't mind my veiny hands. I mean, this is not a nice swatch video, but you know, you get an idea what I'm talking about. So when we went to the opera at night, of course I wanted to do, well, not the most, because I did not take off my makeup and did it all over again. But I did add this in my waterline up there, and this is an amazing formula. I can add this to the makeup, put it you know, here into the waterline like this, and I will not end up looking like a panda, not at all. With the Victoria Beckham one, I could never do that. I mean, do it and it's about 10 seconds and you start. The panda bear transformation begins. I would not recommend that, no. What else did I bring? I did bring this Kevin O'Quan. If you know me, you know this product. So you have a clear brow gel that I use for the brows, and you have this brush liner that is actually for the brows, but I use it as a very natural soft eyeliner that is also so easily corrected if you mess up. So for every day, this is amazing, because you know, when you do it with eyeshadow, which I also love, it just looks still different, right? And I have this in a shade dark brunette. So, but this gel is empty. Then I also have, so this is the second thing I added at night for the opera. I did add this liner for a bit more eyeliner up here. I did line my eyes. I added a little wing here with this one, but I probably should not recommend it. With this formula, I actually notice nothing terrible, but it's slight burn, very slight, just a hint where I'm thinking, well, it's for the brows, it's not marketed to put it around the eyes. I probably should not recommend this. It's nothing that has me feeling uneasy about it. It's just a little feeling that I notice, well, this is not made for the eyes, right? So not great for that purpose. Also because this is so strong. This does not compare to the Kevin O'Quan. Wow, it does not look like it now. When I do one stroke, it actually looks identical when I do it here. Maybe, well, that might also be due to the fact that this had more ink when it was new. Maybe I just compared it to the Kevin O'Quan when it was a bit lower in ink. That might be. So the brow gel that I'm using in my brows, I really like. What I've liked the most, what I've been loving most in my brows lately, oh my gosh, I almost dropped you, baby. This one, the Pixie Natural Brow Duo in Natural Brown. This one I really loved. I also have, actually I do have a beautiful eyebrow pencil to sharpen by Catrice, but I cannot find them. I don't know where I put them. So I had a phase where I didn't put anything in my brows, and now I did want to wear it again. I don't know where I put it, but I really like this one as well. So this is like the Goof Proof by Benefit. You know, you have this little triangle thing, but it's super, super, super soft. I mean, I cannot even swatch it for you, right? It's so soft, but it makes a difference. And you know, I do not look great with strongly pronounced brows, because that's just not what nature wanted me to have. And you can tell when I overdid them, then it just looks very much off. But you could see how, I mean, there wasn't even a visible swatch yet. When I'm putting it in my brows, I see it right away, and I still try to be careful to not look way off. But this, I mean, this is even softer than the Catrice pencil that I've been using. No, that I was using. When was that? Maybe in 2019, I think. That's why am I even looking for that old thing, right? Well, I do have several ones because I liked it so much. Of course, I have backups and different ones, because that's a product that you really use up. And let's see how much I'm using here. So this gel has a bit, this is almost empty, just looks different. This is a bit of a tint as well, which I don't see much of a difference in regards to that tint in comparison to the sheer gels, which is a good thing, because a colored gel can get messy when you stroke it up, that you just have residue on your face. So a clear gel is actually better, but this one you don't have to be scared of. This is an amazing product. I checked and I see it at retailers, at Flaconi for example, so I don't think it's discontinued. I don't think so. If so, if these were the last stocks, I mean, next time I shall buy 2 of these, because I really love this guy. But if they were to discontinue this, I highly recommend picking this up if you are like me. And I mean, you can see these brows look almost too strong now for me and my features. Before I put on bronzer, of course, I did wash my face a little bit, because I had hamburgers. I had burgers for lunch, and yada yada popada. So this is the natural shade. The shade is called natural. Let's put this on to my nose, because I'm wearing some of the Charlotte Tilbury foundation, by the way, but I don't wear it on my nose, because it just enhances texture so much and does not look right. But let's add some here and here, because I did not, oh my gosh, I should not say that out loud. I did not reapply my SPF, I'm sorry. But so we added some SPF back in here. And now let's do the where are you? There. Oh, and 3 lip liners I took with me. MAC Oak, which I did not wear at all. Iconic Nude by Charlotte Tilbury, which was my favorite to wear. And Infinite by Kosas, which I only added onto Iconic Nude at night. So here we have Soleil. Yeah, I wore it on top to add something like to make it look a bit like a lipstick. I did bring, if this looks patchy on my forehead, that's not the product's face, because I just apply over some stuff also here. What was I going to say? I forgot now. Bronzer. Ah, yeah. I did bring a Kiko duo, you know, like the Ultra Tenue by Chanel, the dupes by Kiko. I did bring this one. I did not bring my Chanel one because it's discontinued. I did not want this to be stolen or something like that. But I didn't put it on because yeah, I just wanted to keep it simple in that situation and just wanted my lip. The bathrooms, it's not a cozy little candlelight dinner where you can hit the bathroom, the powder room, whenever you need or want to. So I really try to avoid going to the bathroom at the opera there, and so I'm not about fixing my makeup or anything. So I just wore both Iconic Nude as a lip contour and some of the Infinite Shade by Kosas on top, which you barely can see it in the little short that I posted. Let me grab it then and put it on so you can see what that looked like. But for the daytime, I only wore Iconic Nude, and yeah, on my birthday, I told you what I added at night on top. Daytime, I wore the bronze shade by Victoria Beckham. That's what I wore for the daytime, which, let me do that now as well. Let me show you. I don't know what time it is, and I really have to hurry up. But let me add that. Ah, I did not remove that sticker. I had the very same problem on vacation, still did not remove it. I tried, but I have to be more patient and more time at hand when I'm doing that. Yeah, let's add that here. So, like this. Oh, and it's really neutral enough to put it here as well, which is such a great multitasking little thing for me. Yep. Not into my eyes. All right. Okay, yeah, let's do some bronze by Victoria Beckham. This melted a little bit, it seems. Or is this too? No, I think that's too. I'm in a rush. I cannot do it right now because they are so soft. They are overdone so quickly. So let me rather use the smoky brown by Clinique. So I'm going in there from the top. I mean, the Victoria Beckham in my waterline immediately transfers. This hardly does. And I'm also with the Victoria Beckham, I'm using these sponges on the back to smudge them in a little bit. And usually I would add a bit of dark eyeshadow to darken it, deepen it up, both of these liners, to deepen them up and to set them, you know. So this is the most subtle little smoky look you could 2 in a minute. Very wearable and easy and hurry proof. Almost hurry proof. I got a bit too confident with this one as well one time, but I mean I really did the most. That was completely on me, because this is such an easy, the way I applied it like this now. Don't do it with the Beckham one. Don't do that. Okay, this is what we did, and as I said, I also would add this beautifully intense and non-powdery, non-fallouty neutral brown shade, adding it into my lash line. But I'm skipping that, I'm running out of time. What else do we want to, I'll just add some mascara at this point. And you know, this was the makeup this eyeliner I put on like this yesterday to travel home. And what did I want to say here? And what was the story? I'm sorry, I'm so all over the place when I'm in a rush. Well, I actually am whenever. I'm always like that, bit all over the place, losing my train of thought. So I wore this yesterday, and what was the message here, girl? What did I want to tell you about that? Well, I guess I forgot. I wore this eyeliner yesterday, and nothing. Okay, if I remember, I can just comment it under this video. And I don't look my best when I'm putting mascara on my bottom lashes, so I usually skip this, but I like to blink, and that way I get a tiny bit of mascara onto just really the roots, which is the perfect amount for me personally. So yes, let me grab those lip liners. Okay, listen, I'm already late, so I only found this one, so this is the absolutely easiest lip liner. It's creamier than, but not as long wearing as the Charlotte Tilbury. I can tell because the Tilbury is still on my mouth after playing tennis for 2 hours. This one is mostly gone, but you know, the blush I did wear. Wow, I usually don't wear as much makeup for a family dinner, so this is a little hello, and off I go. Bye 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 bye.